Buzz has come out with some new features that are drag and drops and a little bit more interactive for Buzz authors to be able to utilize with their students. So the first one we're going to look at are the matching questions. A very basic matching question could be matching vocabulary to a description. And in this instance, I'm going to drag my answer from my list over to the line. You're going to notice my answer disappeared from my choices as I match them to their descriptions. So for those of you who have been asking for this for a while, this now has the ability to do that. Another version of a very simple drag and drop would be to use them as guided notes, or a check for understanding. The teacher gave a lecture in living environment on the specific scientist, and now I just need to match my descriptions to who he was. And the kids can push these around. And you're going to notice again, my choices are disappearing once they are selected. You can also use a drag and drop within a chart. So here is my chart. Students need to tell me what the correct colorblind chromosomes are. Here are my choices. And then I just drag them in to their boxes. You're going to notice this time around, my choices and my boxes did not disappear, they remained. But I will not be able to match this again if I don't want to. So how do we set these up within the Buzz editor? So I'm going to go into my Buzz editor. You would click Add Activity. These interactives can be used in an assessment and in practice questions. So either or they can be used in. The two examples I showed you were in assessments, and I'm also now going to show you how to build those within a practice set. So I would go into my editor and go to my questions tab. Within my questions tab, I'm going to click plus. From there, I'm going to select matching from my question options. First thing I need to do to make this a drag and drop is to go down to my interactions box and click drag and drop. You're going to notice once I click drag and drop, the remove used choices from list will appear, and I can now click this. Now I'm ready to come up here and create my question. And you're going to also note that you can put media in here. So I'm not simply just able to type. I can put images in here as well. And if we choose one of our images, I can pop that in, and that can also be an option. So this is the first matching question. Here it is completely done with the story vocabulary, which was our first example. The other example was the check for understanding with the scientist. So I had everything set up, and then my interaction is just a simple drag and drop, and then remove used choices from the list. The next is the table, which is what we would call an inline. To create this, I'm going to go to my plus. Again, from my options, I'm going to choose matching. And then I would create my directions and I would create my table. In this case, I'm going to copy and paste to save time. Then what I'm going to do is in my interactions, I want to maintain response order. I do want this to be a drag and drop. I do want to show as a drop-down menu. And in order to put my answers in the table, I do want to show my answers in line. Once I do that, what you're going to notice is the following. When I go and if I add another row, if I want to put an answer here, what I need to do is click Add Match, and then you're going to notice down here this Insert Placeholder comes into play. This will show for as many answer options as you have showing. So if this stops to appear, it just simply means you have to add another matching. When I'm ready to insert an image or a slot where I'm going to place an answer, I'm going to click this Insert Image in the table or Insert Placeholder into the table. And this is where my answers will go that the students have the ability to drag and drop. So you're going to notice I do have the ability to put these all over the table. I can even indicate how many times students can use these. So I could say 5 times they can use the X chromosome, the Y chromosome, everything like that. And again, once the finished product is done, it comes out looking like this, where the students simply take these and drag these into the correct answers and boxes. Again, this is an example of one of the new interactives for matching questions. You can put images in here as well as notes and answers, so always keep that in mind, please.